Hey, hey everyone. Today I want to talk about Donald Trump, who, as all of you know, is a racist bigot, homophobe, sexist, and transphobe who hates black people and women and loves rapists and Nazis. So, I mean, come on. I can't even. It's 2018. Come on, white cis male. You should be making amends for what you've done in history. Not voting for some other rich Nazi because Trump is literally Hitler. Come on, he's Hitlerly Littler. So come on, cut it out with the patriarchy and the hate speech. You're all a bunch of racist Nazis. I know that. Okay? I went to college. I know better than you. I am better than you. I am special and you are sheep. Well, that was goofy. But these people are actually goofy, so it's actually a pretty accurate impression. Okay, well, hello everyone. I'm Joe, and welcome to HangoverPolitics. So, what is this all about? You know, what's this all about? Well, let me show you. This fella right here is called an NPC. Okay, it's an internet meme. And this funny little guy would get me banned from Twitter if I use this. Thank God I don't have a Twitter, and I explained why some in a previous video. But yeah, my ass would be banned from Twitter, just like other 1,500 accounts who used it. And why would it get me banned? Because this meme, the NPC meme, was made by Trump trolls to mock liberals, and liberals, just like everything they don't like, are successfully shutting down this meme from all the platforms. This ridiculous situation has been baptized by the internet community as the NPC gate. So what is an NPC? Okay, first off, NPC stands for a non-playable character, which in the video game jargon means a character who is basically a filler, is not relevant to the story. It's not controlled by any human player, doesn't have a personality whatsoever, and it's extremely predictable since its behavior is determined by a few simple lines of programming code. And funny part, this is exactly what liberals have become. This is what's funny about the NPC meme. You actually get the point. Unlike liberals and SJWs, which nobody knows what the hell they're talking about because they live in their own world, they use their own language, and they don't feel the need to explain themselves because they use violence to achieve everything. You know exactly what these trolls mean with the NPC thing once you know what an NPC is. Because it's true. You can see it everywhere in the news. Something new happens. Alright, something new happens. Alright, now here comes the outrage. I guess there's gonna be some rally, you know. I guess there's gonna be some college girl with thick glasses. And it's gonna be screaming louder than anyone, than everybody else. I guess there's gonna be some slim guy without his shirt on. I guess there's gonna be the typical. There's gonna be the cardboard signs in which you can barely see what it says because it's poorly written. You gotta squint your eyes. I guess there's gonna be the typical buzzwords like fascist and racist and sexist and Nazi. Homophobe, transphobe, patriarchy, hate speech, you name it. At this point, you know exactly what they're gonna do. Okay, at this point you know exactly how they're gonna react to anything, just like the non-playable character. And once you interact with it for a couple of times, you know exactly what it's gonna do the next time. And that's what happens with these people. That's where they are right now, and it's super funny, I gotta tell. But coming from these SJWs, it's also known for a fact that they don't have a sense of humor, right? And they freak out every time the opposition tries to make fun of them or challenge their ideas. And their reaction is trying to shut them down as soon as possible. And they'll try to say this as hate speech. And they'll try to make pressure to the big media and internet companies, and eventually these companies end up falling for this deception. Hence the Twitter thing. 1,500 accounts banned just for using this gray meme guy. And this should be shocking, right? But it's not anymore. We all get used to it. I think what the internet conservatives at this point, what they're trying to make, and the alt-right and the Trump supporters, they're trying to push these internet platforms to the silliest possible situation, to make the world see how ridiculous and biased their policies have become. And I gotta tell, they're doing a great job. They've started banning Julian Assange and Edward Snowden. They went down to banning Pepe the Frog and Infowars, and now they're banning 1,500 accounts, which is a low number, of this relatively young meme, this little fella, 1,500 accounts of this, which this meme has like literally 2 days, because this is very dangerous. This is hate speech, and this is Hitler. Just like Pepe the Frog was. This is Hitler. This is racism and Hitler, and a lot of people can be hurt or even killed by this. It's ridiculous. Every time it's getting more and more surreal and ridiculous. And this is very funny, because this is by far the most gracious way to address this liberal feature that we've all been witnessing for as long as I can remember. All liberals feel special. That's why they're called snowflakes. Another super funny name. They all feel different and original and beautiful and smart, despite they're repeating the same shit that anyone else from their little army. They clearly don't have free will. They clearly don't know how to free think. They clearly are repeating the same pamphlet over and over again, but inside their minds, they think they're special. They think they're woke and red-pilled, and they truly believe they're changing the world for better, and they're lecturing us into that. To them, because they're lecturing us, because to them we are the sheep. We are the brainwashed ones, and therefore we are the enemy. I've said this before. Liberals hate normal people. Leftists, by the most part, are deeply antisocial. They hate normal people. They hate the regular Joe. They hate they hate families who are not political. Live a regular life, go shopping at the mall, watch TV, and go to church on Sundays. They hate that. We are the brainwashed. They are the good ones who are gonna rescue us from that. But not really, because we already live by the wrong ideas, so we're not worth rescuing. But they can fight big corporations to control the narrative and to make sure that they're untouchable. And if some internet troll dares to make fun of them, they'll do whatever they can to get his ass banned, because they're not going to argue. They're not going to debate. I mean, why though? They have the control. They push fear into the big corporations and big internet platforms, such as this one, to control the message. So why bother? Oh, and by the way, and this is funny too, trolls already know they're gonna be banned. You know, we all know at this point, because NPCs are very predictable. But my point is, this is all about control, right? Controlling the narrative in every possible field, playing the offended so they can censor whatever they want in any field. They took over big social networks. They've taken over Hollywood. They're taking over comedy now, and the list goes on. But don't kid yourself. There's still NPCs. There's still this. No NPC can ever be the hero of the game. No NPC has ever completed a game. They're just a filler. We're smarter. We have free will, and we'll eventually win this fight. So don't worry about it. And, talking about internet control, I gotta say this. If you're worried about using the internet safely without any big corporation tracking your data and selling your data to third parties, just like Google and Facebook do, you gotta look for alternatives as soon as possible. I highly recommend this browser, Brave, which guarantees a complete, secure navigation with no tracking whatsoever. It has an ad blocker incorporated. I've been trying for some weeks now, and it's become my default browser now. I really, really love it. Do it. Click on the referral link down below so you can download Brave browser and start surfing securely. And at the same time, you're supporting this channel, because for every download, the channel gets 5 BAT or BAT, which is a new altcoin with a lot of potential. And you can actually receive 25 of these BATs just by installing Brave. It has a lot of potential. Don't believe me? Just look it up. So if you appreciate my work here, and if you're sick of Google tracking every move you make on the internet, download Brave browser now. Click on the link down below, and believe me, it's fantastic. So that's it for today. Again, thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. God bless you. See you next time, and stop hurting my feelings, man.